Hey y'all, welcome back. It is Destiny. If you are new here, I cover Nicki Minaj, her chart updates, female rap talk, conversation, and more things in Nicki Minaj's career. But today we have our weekly chart update, what's been going on. This is being recorded on August 2nd of the chart. So if you guys did not know, Billboard's chart was delayed this week for reasons that are unknown. This video usually comes out on Tuesdays, but it is Wednesday. But nonetheless, here we are, and we're about to get into it. So, without further ado, well, first up, make sure that you guys join me every Tuesday on AMP where we do Barbology 201, which is basically my live podcast about Nicki Minaj, her recent accomplishments, interviews, and just general updates on her, okay, and current discussions in the Barb's fan base, okay? So there's that. Now, let's get into the video. So, we currently have 3 songs charting on this week's Billboard Hot 100. The first is Barbie World, which is in the top 10 at number 8, moving up 19 spots. It's now been charting for 5 weeks and it peaked at number 7. We also have Pound Town 2 with Sexy Red, Nicki Minaj, and Take Keith. It moved up 4 spots to number 74. And it's now been charting for 8 weeks and it peaked at number 66. We also have Princess Diana with Ice Spice that moved up 9 spots to number 40. It's now been charting for 15 weeks and it peaked at number 4. Now, for the Billboard 200 albums chart, Queen Radio Volume 1, Nicki's first compilation album, is number 55 on that chart, moving up 1 spot, which is super cool. On the UK albums chart, shout out to all the UK Barbs, Queen Radio Volume 1 is at number 79, moving up 11 spots over there, extending its record as the longest running female rap project released in 2022. On the Canada Billboard Hot 100, shout out to the Canadian Barbs. If you're from Canada, let me know in the comments. Drop y'all flag in the comments because I don't really be seeing y'all a lot, so I want to know y'all. Barbie World is at number 7 over there in the top 10 as well. Okay, it's at a spot higher than the US. We're at number 8 over here. It moved up 17 spots and it's now been charting for 5 weeks in Canada. With Princess Diana, it's at number 77, moving up 14 spots, and it's now been charting for 14 weeks. Alone, now this surprised me. I was like, oh, I have to include this in the video because I had no idea that Alone was charting anywhere. No shade. Shout out Kim Petras. But Alone, Kim Petras and Nicki Minaj moved up 9 spots to number 86. It peaked at number 72, and it's now been charting in Canada for 11 weeks. So shout out to the Canadian Barbs. Y'all are the real ones over there, okay? We appreciate y'all because a lot of people over here slept on Alone. So keep on carrying Alone, and everybody keep streaming Alone. So Barbie World by Nicki Minaj and Ice Spice with Aqua remains at number 7 for another day on global Spotify, as you can see right here, with 4.5 million streams. All right. In the US, it's at number 4 with 1.4 million streams. So y'all make sure y'all keep streaming Barbie World because it's really important that we keep it charting on Spotify as long as possible. Also, definitely like this video if you love Nicki Minaj or you're enjoying this and you're learning something. It really helps me in the algorithm, and it also helps all of us to discover more positive Nicki Minaj content on YouTube. Now, on Amazon Music, shall we? Let me not even. Well, Barbie World is at number 6. That was the last update that I saw. We moved up 2 spots, so glad to be in the top 10 over there. On Apple Music Daily, we are at number 11. Now, remember, this week we have big albums that are out, like Travis Scott as well as Post Malone. So we did move down on a lot of the charts on most platforms, but we are slowly starting to move back up. So we need you guys streaming as much as possible. Stay on your playlist. Playlists on Spotify are linked in the description. But if you need one for Pandora, YouTube, Apple Music, let me know in the comments and I will link one for you there. Also, we don't talk enough about Apple Music, Barb. So if you are streaming on Apple Music, comment AM in the comments so that I know who the real ones are. Okay. In the US on Apple Music, I believe that while I'm recording this video, we're probably at number 13 on Apple Music. It says 16 right here, but we probably moved up 3 spots since this was tweeted. Anyway, so more streaming milestones. We got a lot. We got several. Okay, so Va Va Voom earns a new all-time streaming peak on Spotify with 262,596 streams in one day. Amazing. Beauty and the Beat by Justin Bieber and Nicki Minaj earns its biggest streaming day of all time with 727,548 streams on Spotify in just one day. I think the last update we talked, it was about 690,000 something. So it's really cool to not only see it go over 700,000, but like it went over 27,000 streams, So that's amazing. Everybody, at least stream all these songs once a day to contribute to the heights, okay? But also make sure that you guys check out my playlist, which is for all of my Nicki Minaj related content as well as female rap. I'm gonna change the name of the playlist honestly, so it's not gonna look exactly how it looks right here, but you should see all these same videos on this playlist. And these are some videos that I think are underrated that you probably haven't seen before. And it's not so much numbers based, but it really goes in to Nicki Minaj and her relationship with her heritage, like Trinidad, as well as songs like Do We Have a Problem, comparing Nicki to female rappers, and also Nicki working with Fabio Foreign. So I'm gonna rename this playlist and it's gonna be called Barbology. So just make sure you save it to your YouTube library so that you automatically get it updated when I like drop a new video and it automatically goes to it. Next up, we got Nicki Minaj reaching a new all-time peak in monthly listeners on Spotify with 61.3 million. Nicki's monthly listeners are continuously going up. The update has been over 100,000 per day. So I'm really, really hoping that we can make it back up there and maybe even to 65,000 either now or after this Drake feature comes. I'm so looking forward to that. Shout out to everybody streaming on Spotify. We really appreciate you. Now, okay, so more streaming milestones. I'm excited about this one because Trini Them Girls by Nicki Minaj and Lunch Money Lewis has now surpassed 70 million streams on Spotify. So shout out to all of the Pink Print stands, all of the Trini Them Girls stands. I really feel like Trini Them Girls is underrated on the Pink Print. So if you like the song, like let me know in the comments. Also, Chun Li has now surpassed 350 million streams on Spotify. Bang Bang, Jessie J, Ariana Grande, and Nicki Minaj has now surpassed 1.2 billion streams on Spotify, becoming Nicki's third song to reach that milestone, while Thusa by Karol G and Nicki is now less than 10 million streams away from hitting 1.4 billion streams on Spotify. It averages over 400,000 streams daily and is expected to reach this milestone in August 23, which is this current month. Okay, so make sure that you guys add all these songs to your playlist so that we keep them going up. There's also a playlist called the Milestones playlist. If you look up Nicki Stream Team on Spotify, you should be able to find the Milestones playlist, and I'll actually link it in the description below to make it easier for you. But I want you guys to save that to your library, all you Spotify people, and stream that every day. Okay, it has the current like focus songs that all of the ones that are charting as well. Now, okay, for some radio updates, because we don't talk a lot about radio in these updates, but I want to do a little bit more of that because we got a lot of things going on. So Pound Town 2 is officially top 10 on US urban radio this week, and it becomes Sexy Red and Tay Keith's first song to do this, and Nicki's 35th song to go top 10 on US urban radio. And Nicki extends her record for the most top 10 entries on US urban radio by a female artist, not just female rappers, but by a female artist. The most, okay, top 10s on US urban radio in history. Nicki has had 35 songs to reach this milestone. For Barbie World on US radio in general, Barbie World is on pop and rhythmic stations. It has not yet impacted urban stations. It's at number 23 on pop with almost 3,000 spins every day, as well as rhythmic with over 3,000 spins over there. Barbie World debuts at number 46 on Billboard's radio songs chart this week with 13.6 million audience impressions, up 51%. It's Nicki's 62nd career entry on the chart and Ice Spice's fourth. Finally, Endless Fashion by Uzi and Nicki is now top 40 on US urban radio. And for a general update for all songs on radio, Nicki currently has 4 songs on radio, and Princess Diana is the one with the most audience. It's highest at number 31 with 26.91 million audience. Then you have Barbie World at 69 with 15.34 million audience. It reached a new peak. We also have Pound Town with 10.4 million audience and Endless Fashion with 3.61 million audience. Now, if you didn't catch it, Endless Fashion is no longer charting on the Billboard Hot 100, but it's totally okay because I think it charted for 3 weeks and it's only an album track. So shout out to Endless Fashion. It's literally my favorite feature that Nicki released this year. So I'm gonna continue streaming it every 5 minutes, and I hope you guys do too. So yeah. Once again, make sure that you guys go save my playlist and check out all those videos in your spare time. Make sure you like them as well. And also, like, let more Barbs know that we got some stuff going on over here. Okay. Make sure to let them know to come find us on AMP as well. So I'll see you guys on AMP, and I'll see you in the next video. Thank you guys so much for watching, and subscribe, if you want to stay around for more updates. Have a good day, y'all.